So now I'd like to share with you that tale from the other side. I really respect my contact with spirit. I love working with spirit and take it as an important duty and avocation and calling. So I never minimize the importance of my contact with spirit. I had a call recently from someone who was very concerned because their partner had gone through a very near death experience. And this is something that you see sometimes with people that have gone through heart surgery or had a near death experience. Sometimes they come back and it's almost like a personality change has happened. And it's not always for the positive. Part of that can be because of the anesthetics and things that they're exposed to. Drugs do open our portal. For centuries and millennia, people have been using natural herbs to access the other realms. I don't advocate that, and I'm very much an advocate of a pure, altered state so that your experiences are safe and in your hand and controlled by you and your guides. That's the way I think it should be done. Anyway, sometimes we do have to take medications, and sometimes we do have to undergo surgery or have something happen that's catastrophic, and we can't avoid that. So in this case, this person had encountered an allergen. I'm trying to keep it generic enough that it wouldn't pinpoint who it is because I don't tell stories on my clients. They had an anaphylactic reaction and they had this near death experience. Actually left their body, saw it below, the whole thing. And when they came back, they were really particularly nasty. My client asked me, "Do you think that there's been a walk in?" What they meant by that was, did I think that another spirit had occupied their body? Now, I really get kind of the creepers when I think about another person taking over anybody's body during a time where we're in the physical body. It does happen. An extreme example of that would be possession, which is just an aggressive invasion of someone else's energy. A walk in would be actually where someone is pushed out of their body, then that soul or spirit would be operating the physical body of the person there. In my mind, a walk in would be a higher being coming in, then why not just channel them? So, what I had felt that it wasn't that there had been a replacement of sorts, but that because they had been given epinephrine and had opened their portal, and that there were attachments that happened. Because, when you go to the eye doctor and they put drops in your eyes and your pupil opens up and you can't close it back down naturally because of the medication that your eye has been subjected to. That kind of is like what happens when we use drugs or alcohol. It opens our portal too wide and we don't have the natural elasticity in our boundary, our psychic boundary, the edge of our auric field. And so there were some attachments that had invaded. And it wasn't really like a possession. It definitely wasn't a walk in, but it was like a turbulence at the edge of the auric field, like a fight to get in charge of the energies of that particular individual. And the individual was a very strong person and very in tune, generally speaking. So this aggression was very atypical for them. I just recommended that they focus on the higher vibrations of love and light and to call on those energies and to sort of reset their auric boundaries. I just thought that would be interesting to share today. That was our tale from the other side.